Trey, what's the vibe like with the guys this week playing in the championship game?
I mean, we're excited, especially with it being here in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome. We're excited. We're ready to work, ready for it to go back to back this week.
Both Coach and Frank Harris were telling us it kind of feels like you guys are coming off a loss this week, even though you guys won. Is that the vibe around here?
We do feel like we left some things out there on the field, especially in the first half, obviously. But we got to move on, look past that, look at North Texas, because that's what we're focused on now.
It seemed like the last time you guys faced North Texas, there was a little bit of extra heat between the two sides. How do you describe kind of the atmosphere when you guys are on the field together and the rivalry that's in play?
We're both two physical teams, two tough teams. Both got some attitude. So it's going to be competitive. It's going to be something like that going back and forth. But we just got to stay locked in on the ultimate goal, and everything should work out as we want it to.
Do you like having that dynamic in play when there's a championship game on the line? Does that add something extra?
I think it makes it a little more exciting, personally, yeah.
How about, there's been a lot of talk already this week about kind of getting people out to the Alamo Dome and rallying some support for this game. What's your message to the fans who are kind of considering whether to go?
I just think about last championship game against WKU. The Alamo Dome was really rocking that game, and it helped us. We had a pretty good game there. We had a lot on our side with the fans during that game. So if they can come to this game, get a lot of people out, it will give us an edge. I really believe that. So if y'all can make it out, make it out.
You guys are going through this process now for a second year, getting ready for a championship game kind of environment. How is it different from one year to the next?
It's just a different team, different situation, whole different scenario. No two games are alike. So it is different, but it's the same focus, same intentions, still the same big game. So we just got to go out there and do our job.
You guys last year were coming off the first loss of the season, and now this year you guys are coming off a game that people are saying felt like a loss. Is it kind of a similar vibe in that sense? Do you see any commonalities there?
No, like I said, we know we left some stuff on the table. Last year, obviously, we felt like we left a lot out there on the field. Maybe we use that, sure, but we're just going to do what we always do.
Trey, along the lines with the attendance, what does it do when the crowd gets behind you guys on the third down? And it seems like they really had an impact on this last game.
Yeah, it just gives them extra juice whenever the fans are involved, crowd's rocking, gives us a little bit more adrenaline, picks us up a little bit, and helps us go out there and play football.
They always talk about that crowd noise. You guys are out in the middle of that field. How hard is it when they get going on that third down for you to actually hear, whether it be the quarterback, any of your guys saying something? Is it as deafening out there as it is maybe on the sidelines? Because we're closer to these guys.
Yeah, it still gets loud in the dome, man, just the way it's structured, the way it's built. Obviously being on defense, we communicate a lot, but it's obviously worse for the offense in that case. So, it gets pretty loud. We're still able to get our calls in, and we're used to it. So.
Is there anything different about North Texas scouting them this week compared to when you looked at them a few weeks back?
Yeah, obviously it's a different game, different team. It's been a lot of games that we've both got on our belts since that game. We know it's not going to be the same. Obviously, we'll go back and look at that game, see what went good, see what didn't. But yeah, we're just going to keep looking at it this week and see what's changed.
Their running attack has been so potent through the year, but you guys really shut them down. What are some of the things from that first game that you guys can call on again?
It was just really getting in film, focusing on their tendencies, what they did, the schemes I like to use during the run, and really just having the mindset of playing physical. That's really what the biggest thing was our mindset. So when you take that mindset again, play physical, out physical them, have that edge, we'll be good.
What are the emotions like for you from an individual perspective to now be a starter in the role you have on this team compared to last year, and to have the opportunity to do that in a championship game this week?
Man, it means a lot just for the team to be out there and do my job, do what I can to help us win. That's all I asked, and they let me do that, so I'm very grateful.
How much has the game from the beginning of this year slowed down for you?
Oh, a lot. Yeah, of course, the first year you are going to learn a lot. Just thinking back now, the first couple games to where I am at this point in the season, I've learned a lot, and I feel like I've come a long way. Yeah.
What are some of those things that you feel like you've sort of developed, or ways that your game has improved?
Just slowing the game down, seeing things more clearly, just the repetition of the game, get more reps in, get more games in. Experience is really all it is.
As the year's gone on, you've compiled some pretty decent numbers. How does this season so far compare to your expectations for yourself?
My expectations for myself are very high all the time. So, sure I've done some things, but I still got a long way to go. I like to do more things, help the team win.
Cool. Thank you, Trey.
Thank you, guys.
Trey.